Hello, my name is Maddie and welcome to my first video on my new channel. Now, I'm not completely new to YouTube. I do have another channel called Miss Maddie, which I've kind of been taking a much needed break from, but I plan to get back to soon. So some of you might know me from there. I also have an Instagram named KyoSomaStan where I talk about my favorite anime and manga ever, which is Fruits Basket. So you might know me from there as well, because I plan to tell y'all over there that I have made this channel. So if you guys have come from over there, thank you for checking this channel out. But today we're venturing into something different from anime, and I'm going to dip my toes into gaming. Starting a gaming channel is something I've wanted to do for a long time, ever since I got my Nintendo Switch. So I thought, why not just try it out and see where this journey takes me. So I wanted the first video on this new channel to just be an introductory video on me and my gaming preferences and all that. So let's get started. I am very much what you would probably consider to be a casual gamer, and I'm actually very picky with video games. I'm not into games that are very high stakes level based, because I get very anxious when I can't beat a level, so much so that I'd rather quit than even try. And that's why I used to hate video games, because I could never beat them and it would give me such bad anxiety when I could not beat them, so I just wouldn't even try. But that is until I was introduced to Animal Crossing. What I love so much about Animal Crossing is how chill it is. There's no worrying about whether or not you're going to beat the next level, aside from the tutorial leading up to unlocking KK Slider, which has pretty simple steps in the first place on how to get there. Animal Crossing is mostly just about designing an island, forming relationships with villagers. It's just not overly competitive, and I love that about it. And I know a lot of people love the thrill of beating a level, but that just is not me, if you could not tell already. So I'm much more into slice of life games like Animal Crossing. And that's why, at least for now, I'm primarily going to be doing Animal Crossing Let's Plays on this channel. I'm pretty sure I'll incorporate other games on this channel eventually, but I thought we should focus on one game first, and I'm really into Animal Crossing right now, so it seems fit for it to have undivided attention on this channel. And you're probably watching this with the thought of, why is this chick so bad at catching fish? So I could not figure out how to play my audio through my computer from my console, which made it a problem when it came to catching fish, because I rely on the sound that the fish make when they take the bait to know when to pull my fishing pole out of the water. So because I could not hear, I didn't know when the fish were catching on to the bait, and so I couldn't catch them. So that was an issue, and I was wondering, how am I going to catch fish and record my footage when I cannot hear when they're latching onto the bait? But later on, as I'll show here, I figured out that if I put my earbuds into the headphone jack on the console, I can hear the audio from the game. So therefore, I was able to hear when the fish were biting onto the bait, and I was able to catch fish. So that was awesome. I really need to figure out if there is a way to play the audio from the console through the computer. I'm sure there's a way, I just have not figured it out yet, but I'm going to try to look into that, because that would be very helpful. Now, as for my history with Animal Crossing, I started playing the game a year ago, but really I played it for about 3 months, then dropped it. The one issue I do have with the game is that it's very slow moving if you don't know what to do. So I got a little bored with it, therefore I put it down. I picked it up about a month ago, and after watching YouTube videos explaining more on how to play it, I got better at understanding the game, and fortunately I'm enjoying it again. Yesterday I was finally able to unlock KK Slider, and he performed on my island. So now I've unlocked terraforming, so I can really start designing my island now. And as of right now, my island is pretty drab, I'm not gonna lie. I need to work out a theme and how to get there. I think I want to go for a pastel theme. I just need to figure out how I want to do it. And honestly, designing the island is what intimidates me the most. I enjoy catching bugs and fish, but when it comes to design, my mind draws a blank. I think the process of designing will be draining, but I can imagine the outcome of a pretty island will be worth it, so I'll definitely try. And while I was playing the game during this session, I figured that I should probably give an island tour. No matter how boring my island looks right now, like, I'll give a little tour. Why not? So here's how it looks once you leave the airport. I have a few flowers at the entrance right there. Nothing over here except for on the beach. I have this little lounge chair, beach chair thing set up right now, but that's about it. That's probably going to be the most decorative place on the island so far. I'm telling you, it's very boring. And then this here is my house, and I made a very, very scary looking Hello Kitty design in the custom like drawing app. It looks actually pretty scary. It barely looks like Hello Kitty. I have a feeling that I'm going to be borrowing designs that other players have made more than I'll be making them myself, because I apparently just do not have an artistic bone in my body. That applies to making my own designs in Animal Crossing. It just looks very, very bad. So I think I'm just going to be taking designs more than making them, honestly. Let me go into my house, and this is the living room, which is all over the place. I don't know how I feel about that flooring. I'm probably going to change it. Nothing in this room really goes together, so I'm honestly probably going to change the whole room. So it just looks very out of place. I got that TV recently, which I was really happy that it was in Nook's Cranny, so I bought it once I saw it because I knew my living room needed a TV. And then going into my bedroom is a little bit more put together. It has kind of a theme going on. So it looks a lot nicer than my living room, but I do definitely want to do a lot more to it. I just don't know what more to do to it yet, but eventually it'll come together. And then over here we have a fountain with some flowers around it. On the other side of the beach, I do have a little picnic set up, so that's also something. I just need to get a blanket for it, which I plan to get soon, because it's not really a picnic unless there's a towel or blanket with it, so I need to get that. I had this public bench sitting in my inventory for a while that I planned to put next to the picnic, but I kept forgetting to put it down. So now here I finally remembered, so I finally put that down. And then here is my plaza. I have some flowers surrounding it along with a fence. I actually really like how it looks right now. As for my flag, so I mentioned I'm a Fruits Basket fan, so I went to the custom designs app and borrowed a drawing of Keo from Fruits Basket in his cat form and made it my flag because, hello, that's so me. Since Keo is my favorite character from Fruits Basket. This thing is very out of place. I'm probably going to move that at some point. It's the church organ that was gifted to me from Reese and what was her husband's name? Cyrus? I think it's Cyrus. Psy Guy or something like that. They gifted it to me. I thought it was super cool, so I put it out there, but it does not look good there, so I'm gonna find a place for it eventually. Then going up the ramp to the upper cliffs, I don't have a lot going on over here yet. These are areas I really need to start designing, so need to figure that out. I do have this one area where I put the Mario icons, stuff from the Mario video games. I want to get more Mario themed things and kind of make a Mario themed place on this cliff, but I need to get more of them. I think that'll look super cute. Over here I have a pool just randomly sitting there with nothing else, just a pool. I mean, my island needs a pool. Even though it's surrounded by a beach, we need a pool, so we have a pool there for right now. Down here I have a flower stand. I kind of wanted to make a shop, like a little mini market shop for flowers, so I have that there. And then I randomly have a King Tut mask that I just made just sitting there. I don't know what I want to purpose that for, but I made it anyway. And that's pretty much it for the island tour. Like I said, not much to it. I definitely want to design it more, make it more pretty, make it more concise, because I just kind of have things, random things lying everywhere. There's no theme to it, so I want to work on that for sure. And that leads me into videos that I want to do. So I'll mostly be doing Let's Plays and showing the process of me designing my island. If I come up with any Animal Crossing tips, I can totally make a video on those as well. I'm pretty sure most of my commentary will be in real time. For this video, the game footage was taken yesterday and I'm recording my voice over today, but I planned for most videos to be me playing the game and recording the voiceover at the same time. That way I can give you my thoughts and commentary as I'm playing the game, as opposed to playing the game and then telling you about my thoughts that I had about it in the past. I just think it makes more sense to have my commentary in real time. I'll also do live streams eventually after hopefully this channel has more of a following. For this video, as you can see, I just focused on catching bugs, fish, and picking up shells so I can get more bells. I also visited another island to get supplies, and I caught an anchovy while I was there, which is a fish that I'd never caught before, so I was able to give it to the museum, so woohoo, was really happy about that. And then I went back home and watered my flowers, and that was it. But for the next video, I want to focus on terraforming because I haven't tried it out yet, so I want to document that, and I'm going to try to design a part of my island in the next video as well. So if you're interested in seeing that, please stick around and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in just Animal Crossing videos in general, please subscribe. I would very much love to have you around, and hopefully you enjoy seeing my journey through playing this game. So we'll just see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first video on this new channel. And with that said, hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.